What is up, you guys? This is Lucas Sullivan, editor at GamesRadar Plus, and I got some hands-on time with the first few hours of Far Cry Primal. Now, for all their open-world action, gorgeous scenery, and dozens of optional missions, the recent Far Cry games have really emphasized the human element. Squaring off against memorable bad guys like Voss and Pagan Min, that's the real motivation behind all those camps you're reclaiming. You want revenge on the bad guys for what they did to you, sure, but you're also just plain curious to see what they'll do next. And even though it takes place in an era when language was a relatively recent invention, Far Cry Primal is keeping form with some intriguing, distinct villains and a worthwhile supporting cast. You play as Takar, the first human to ever tame and befriend animals, making him the original Beastmaster, patent pending. His tribe, the Wenja people, has been scattered around the land of Oros, and they clearly need a leader who can get the band back together. Takar and his menagerie of animal buddies are up to the task, but it never hurts to have a little extra help. And in typical Far Cry fashion, there's a variety of quirky characters who have got your back. Early on, you meet a woman named Sayla, a kind gatherer who has a funny habit of whispering into severed ears. Of course, that seems totally normal compared to Tensei, the eccentric shaman who helps Takar unlock his beast-taming potential with a hallucinogenic blood cocktail. He's kind of like a more deranged version of Rafiki from The Lion King. Sayla and Tensei are your first allies in the quest to rebuild the Wenja. As you complete missions around Oros, you'll convince others to join your tribe, which will steadily increase your population. Some will be specialists who unlock new skills, upgrades, and story missions, but others will be average Stone Age folk just looking to join your club. Over time, you'll see your encampment go from a couple of stacked up rocks to a bustling village. Okay, maybe those huts aren't quite that advanced, but you get the idea. Of course, the bigger you get, the more you seem like a threat to the other, much more hostile tribes in Oros. The two clans opposing the Wenja are almost like different chapters in early human history. One's a little less advanced than you are, the other a little bit more. First up is the Udam, a group of savage cannibals led by a Neanderthal-looking brute named Ol. He's the one who attacked the Wenja and made them scatter in the first place, but you'll mainly want revenge on him for the way he lays the smackdown on you during your first meeting. That said, Takar doesn't get any better treatment when he meets the Batari, a tribe that seemingly mastered that advanced technology known as fire. Their leader, Izila, is actually rather eloquent and seems to be revered by her people for being born on the same day as a solar eclipse. But like Ol, Izila's clearly got a mean streak, as demonstrated when she kicks Takar into a burning mass grave full of his allies. She's also a bit like Far Cry 3's Citra in that she enjoys wearing paint in place of a shirt. In fact, all of the Batari love covering themselves with a generous application of blue face paint, in contrast to the Udam's red, blood-smeared attire. It's too early to know if the story players in Far Cry Primal can top series favorites like Voss or Herc, but so far, it's looking like these characters are guaranteed to at least be memorable. Sure, this Far Cry will give you plenty of time to gingerly collect plants and skin animals so you can craft bigger bags, but it's also making an effort to retain the humanity that got a lot of players hooked on the franchise in the first place. For more coverage of Far Cry Primal, be sure to go to GamesRadar.com and check us out on our YouTube page.
Upavi Takar! Upavi! Utishaius laudra quasha larga. Laudra quasha larga.